Zondara's minions moved forwards, opening up tomb after tomb after tomb, seeking the magical artifact she had heard was located in this crypt of King's Deep within the Wintermoor. Zondara stalked her way through the broken masonry as one of her minions, Cracktomb, screeched in delight. She had found it. Snatching the priceless artifact of Nagash from the corpse's neck, she turned to the beast behind her. "Now, my love, we will be free," she said. But as she held the necklace before poor lost Verlaine, a blade cleaved through the air, shattering it, and her hope in one fell swoop was gone. The blade had found her again, sent after her once more by the will of Nagash as she sought to undo the curse he had put upon poor lost Verlaine. As the ghost cursed to wield the Headsman's curse entered the tomb, and battle was joined in Warhammer Underworlds, Wintermoor. In today's game, we'll be playing a Rivals format game of Warhammer Underworlds. This is a really fun format of Warhammer Underworlds and great for beginners getting into the game. What this format does is it allows you to play with set pre-built decks. This can either be the Rivals format deck that you'll get with a warband, such as Dagger Stablers have their own Rivals deck that they come with, but you can also use other Rivals decks as well, as there's a variety of different Rivals decks that can be used by all warbands in the game, and even the older warbands from seasons in which did not include a Rivals format setting. In today's game, I'm going to be playing with Zondara's Gravebreakers. And for this game, I'm going to be using the Zondara's Gravebreakers Rivals deck. I'll be playing against Josh, who's brought the Headsman's Curse to today's game. He's also going to be playing with his Warband's Rivals deck, the Headsman's Curse Rivals deck. Alright, so we are all deployed for Zondara's Gravebreakers. I've got Zondara herself, we've then got Lost Verlaine. Over here I've got Toil, Cracktomb and Pick at the front. Meanwhile, for the blade, we have, well, the blade wielder right at the front. You've got the scripter over on the flank. You've got your headsman, the bearer of the block, and you've got the sharpener behind the blade there. So we'll go into who has priority for turn one. Today's video is sponsored by Gap Games, a fantastic miniature wargaming store in Queensland, Australia. They stock a wide variety of miniature wargames from all things Games Workshop to some of my personal favourites, Conquest, The Last Argument of Kings, and all things Modifius wargames as well. Use our affiliate code in the link below to help support both this fantastic store and the channel as well. And so, rolling for the blade, you will get a crit and 2 supports, so essentially I need a double crit. I get a crit and 2 supports. That actually means that'll be a perfect tie. I'll have to re-roll that. Go again. You first. Yeah, I'll roll first this time. I've got a crit and double support, so that is a crit and support, so you will win it by a half support. Alright, so action 1 for the round. You are going to do the sharpen the blade action with your sharpener of the blade. Let's just give some extra power to your wielder for the rest of the round.
Until it's used.
Oh, until it's used, sorry, actually. So it'll last even if I stay out of your range. And so after that, I'm then going to play a gambit ploy, which is going to be Driven Lurch. I can push each friendly minion up to 1 hex. And so moving them all like so, each one of them is moved once. That will be the end of the first activation. Alrighty, so my first action, I'm actually just going to go with a guard action on, oh, not stagger, wrong one, guard action on Toil, and then he's going to use his reaction, Gravebreak. After its activation, other than an activation that included a super action, I can place an objective token from this fighter's hex into an adjacent hex. So I'm going to place it underneath Pick next. And so, just placing it underneath Pick like so, that will be my action. Right, so next up, the Scribe is going to move forward and then is going to go at Pick. So, let's see what you can get.
Chasing hammers, so
yep,
do a hit.
That'll be a crit and a hit. And so my defense is just 1 and nothing damage.
Damage 1, but you are now condemned.
Yep, damage 1, but I am condemned. Alright, so next I'm going to make a charge action with Pick. I've got a 2-inch range, so we are going to go. I'm looking for... oh no, sorry, Pick is a 1-inch range. Well, the other two are both that. So he will have to go in there. So I am still looking for cross swords. And got nothing. And got nothing. Pick's also only 1 dice, but, you know, didn't roll anything, even when I was cheating, so no harm done. Alright, so your next one, you've just made a charge super action with the sharpener of the blade into pick, so Joe.
Chasing swords.
Chasing swords, you got a support. Oh, yep, support will succeed. So I need shields for my defense, which I get. And then, yeah, you're not going to elect to do any pushes there, so my turn. I'm then going to go with a charge super action with Crack 2. So I need cross swords. This time I actually get 2 dice. That will be a crit.
Sharpness, Jason dodges.
It needs a crit though, and neither of those will succeed. So that'll be 1 damage to it. Alrighty. So the wielder of the blade is then going to charge into Crack 2. You're not using your sharpen token.
Nope.
So
Hammers.
And got 1.
With an assist.
With an assist, yep. So a crit is pretty much what I want here. Nope. Damage 2.
Damage 3.
3. Oh, I'm dead. After I die, I am then going to play this reaction called Cobbled Corpse. I can place this after a friendly minion is taken out of action. I place that minion within 1 hex of an objective token in my territory, give them a raise counter, add either a move or charge token. So, something interesting here, I put the move counter on him. Now, he does gain a raise counter as well, which means Crack 2 will inspire with that as well. And you're also going to play an upgrade with the point for killing me that you got, which is going to be Ethereal Immunity. This double supports will mean you get successes in defense rolls. Alright, my last action is going to be a charge with Lost Furlane, who's going to come in. I am looking for cross swords. That will be a crit. A hit, 2 hits, crit and 2 hits, so everything there.
Double crit.
Double crit, wow, you actually are going to stop it. Alright, so end of rounds. You are going to score, first of all, Savouring the Inevitable, which is a duel. You score this in the end phase if a friendly fighter is adjacent to 1 or more enemies, and you've definitely got that. And 1 or more of those enemy fighters each has 1 or more condemned counters, which is why you didn't kill Pick.
Yep.
And so I'm then going to score Life and Death. I score this in the end phase if there are more surviving inspired friendly fighters than there are surviving inspired enemy fighters. Since you don't have any and I've only got Crack 2, I'm going to score 2 for that. Then in the power step, you're also going to play just in case you choose a friendly fighter, in this case the bearer of the block, and push them 1 hex forward. Then you're going to play Heavy Duty. This is going to go on the scripted to give them some extra damage. Then I'm going to play 2 upgrades on Zondara. The first being Borrowed Power. The fighter's attack actions have Cleave and Grievous 1. And the second being Broken Heart. When a friendly Zondara or friendly Furlane is out of action, I get +1 dice to my attack actions, and this fighter becomes immediately inspired. And reaction, when a friendly Zondara or friendly Furlane is taken out of action, give this to a friendly fighter. Do not spend any glory points to do so. So, while that second card didn't actually do anything for me immediately, it does mean if you kill Furlane, Zondara will inspire now. But more importantly, Zondara has 2 upgrades, which mean Furlane inspires. So, priority for round 2, this is for Zondara's Gravebreakers. I got a crit, that is it. Meanwhile, you are going to get a double crit, so that is going to give you the round. Right, so next you're going to activate the Scripter. He's going to try and do his condemned shooting attack at Furlane. That will be a crit. So, needs dodges. Got 2 shield, no, damage. So you're going to push Furlane back into the cover hex there. So it's going to be my action next. Or after, but you've got a card to play first.
Some glory to spend.
You've got some glory to spend. You're going to play Enduring Executor, +1 wound. Who is this going on?
The blade.
No, going on the blade. You're also going to score Quick to Judge. There is a surviving friendly leader, and 2 or more enemy fighters each have condemned counters. And then you're also going to give an upgrade Guided Blows to the blade. Can reroll 1 of your attack dice. Alrighty, so Furlane has made a charge super action. Is going to attack the Scripter. So I am going to just get the 1 hit. Wow. No, so that'll be 3 damage. Take out the Scripter. And I will immediately score Soulbound Killers. I score this immediately after an enemy fighter is taken out of action made by friendly Zondara or friendly Verlaine. Unfortunately, I won't get the extra point because Zondara is not supporting it. You're then going to, on the Bearer of the Block, throw up Job Satisfaction as an upgrade. And then I'm going to play a couple of upgrades, and these are both going to go on Crack Tomb. I'm going to play Excavated Bludgeon first of all. And then we are also going to play Cursed Strength. This is going to sufficiently boost up his power. Alrighty, so your action next. I'm pretty sure you're attacking Crack Tomb.
Attack Crack Tomb.
Yep, that was the idea. It stops you attacking for lane, hopefully. Let's see what the wielder gets. You can re-roll one of these, which you will.
They're both successes.
They're both successes, so you're. Yeah, you will succeed.
Yep.
Alright, I need a crit. Oh, no.
Yeah.
Damage.
3.
Yeah, takes me out just.
Yep.
And so, because she did kill one of my fighters, you can actually bring back Scriptor with a wound counter on them. Next up, you're going to score Bound in Servitude. You Surge Hybrid. Score this immediately after a friendly Chain Rasp attack action takes out an enemy, or a friendly fighter's attack action takes on an enemy and was supported by a Chain Rasp. And as you can see, you were supported there. Alright, next we are going to go with Toil. Sorry, not Pink. Toil is going to go here and is going to make a charge super action. Alright, so Toil is actually going to attack here. Now you will count supports as defense because you are next to me. So that is nothing. So doesn't matter. And so yeah, I'm going to bring Crack Tomb back up near your Wielder of the Blade. You have to keep killing me because if you fail, I have the chance to potentially remove him off the table. Alright, so gather a crowd. You score this surge immediately after an activation step if there are 3 or more friendly fighters that are within 2 hexes. Alright, you're then going to play Scapegoat. You can choose an enemy fighter. In this case, you're going to choose Verlaine, and the chosen fighter will have a wounds characteristic of 5 unless it would be higher. So this persists, and you can give me 1 stagger token and 1 condemned token. So you've made a charge super action next with the Wielder of the Blade, and then you're doing reaction Hold Them Still. You can play this after a friendly fighter's move action, and you can, if they're adjacent to 1 or more enemy fighters, choose a friendly fighter. That chosen fighter makes a move, however they must end adjacent to me. Yep. Cool. Go for it. See whether you can take out Verlaine. That would just be the support.
Reroll the double.
Reroll the double.
Then I'll use my second reroll.
And yet you've got... Alright, so you are going to not use your second reroll because you would have to reroll your actual success. So, Verlaine, crit. It's fine. So, just before the start of my turn, I'm going to play a ploy, which is going to be Devoted Strike. You get +1 dice to my next attack action, made by someone who's not Zondara. And I'm going to charge in with Crack Tomb, who is 3 dice. So we are needing crossed swords on this because we are now using the Excavated Bludgeon. That is a double hit, so let's see what we get.
Not a crit.
So that is 4 damage. And he is removed. And then I'm going to play an upgrade, Cursed Flesh. I'm going to give +1 wound to Verlaine. You're going to charge Verlaine. Unfortunately, you can't kill him. You do get to reroll 1 because I'm still staggered. Stagger remains. So go for it.
Have all the support. Put my choice in hammers.
You can reroll 1. So
2
get 1. Defense. I need dodges with Verlaine, and I get 1. So my last action is going to be a charge with Pick. So we are going to need just 1 dice for Pick. Not cheating this time. I need cross swords. That is a support. That will succeed. Because Verlaine's supporting me. No dodges on him.
No.
So it'll be 2 damage.
Use the sharpener.
Use the sharpener. So, end of round, table's looking like this. You're going to score a card called Judge. Let this ye be judged. Scores in the end phase of each surviving friendly fighter has 1 or more move tokens and or charge tokens. I'm then going to score Reckless Effort if all my minions have charge tokens, and all 3 of them did have charge tokens. Then I'm also going to score Dreamer's Respite. I score this in end phase if there's a friendly surviving Zondara and there's a friendly surviving Verlaine. However, if I score this in the third end phase, I'll score 2 additional glory points. I'm not going to save this for them because I don't think there'll be a Verlaine at that point.
Today's video is sponsored by Easy Roller Dice. Fantastic quality, easily legible dice that make your games quick and easy. Easy Roller Dice also sell other accessories for your dice like dice trays, cases, bags and cups as well. Use the code CINEFULGAMING to get 20% off your next order and help support this store and the channel.
So priority for the last round, you've got a crit and support for the Headsman's Curse. I have got, Yahtzee, but no, that's not going to help me. So, Wielder of the Blade is going to attack Lost Verlaine to begin the last round. Let's see, what do we get? That is 2 cross swords. You can reroll 1 due to your upgrade. Nothing, he will fail. So, you're going to first of all play You Must Serve, which brings back your scripter there at the back. He's fine, he doesn't even have to do anything. You're also going to play Cackling Nightmare. It's a reaction after an activation step in which this fighter made 1 or more range 3+. This fighter makes a range 3+ attack action. I'm then going to play a Gambit ploy called Curious Remnants. I choose a friendly fighter within 1 hex of 1 or more feature tokens and pick one, either heal 1 or push that fighter 1 hex. So I am going to choose to heal Verlaine a wound. No, we're going to push Verlaine a hex. I'm going to push Verlaine to here. We're then going to play a upgrade on Zondara called Reshape Darts. And then we're going to play Amberstone Infusion, and this is going to go on Zondara as well. Then lastly, I'm going to play Undying Love, and this is going to go on Verlaine, which, because he's now got 2, inspires Zondara, but will now also score me Cruel Hope. I score this immediately after a power step if a friendly Verlaine has 2 or more upgrades. Verlaine is then just going to make an... actually, are we going to do it with Verlaine? Yeah, Verlaine is just going to, last of all, make an attack. We are going to attack the Wielder of the Blade. Hammers will see nothing there. Verlaine will completely miss. Alright, the Bearer of the Block is then going to charge Verlaine. 1 success. Verlaine has 2 defense dice. Will not succeed. Damage. And that will take Verlaine out. And with gaining the condemned counter from Verlaine, everyone will inspire. Alright, we are going to charge Pick next. And so he is going to make an attack, which will crit. You will get a crit back. Damn it. And then you're going to do a flip of Condemned step forward, where you're going to flip around my card and go there. Alright, so Scripter comes in, you're going to attack, I'm assuming Pick there? Yep. Hammers?
Success.
Yep, they will both succeed. So Pick has just 1 defense, need a crit essentially. That is not. And so due to your Cackling Nightmare card, you will get to make another attack, and you're going to attack who?
Grave.
That one? Toil? Yep. So go for it. Crit. So I do need a crit in return, and I don't, so damage. And then you're going to also score Eager Assistant. You score this immediately after a second or subsequent attack action was supported by friendly fighters in the same phase. Alrighty, my turn. I'm going to make a charge with Crack Tomb. To here. Alright, Crack Tomb is going to move up. He is going to attack the Scripter. That will be just the 1.
So it's 2.
Nothing. That'll be 3 damage.
That'll kill him again.
That'll kill him again. And so I'll bring Pick back, who inspires. I've got 1 wound left on Crack Tomb now, because he is slowly killing himself. That will be your activation. I've got nothing to play. Oh, I actually do. I'm going to play this Gambit spell reaction. I play this after I place a feature token, which I have because I've moved it and placed it again. I can cast. I can give someone an upgrade with no points spent. But I don't have any upgrades, but I don't care.
So Zondara is going to try and cast it, which she does. Unfortunately, I have no upgrades to play, but it does count as a spellcast for Zondara. And so you're then going to play Unseemly Haste, +2 move to friendly fighters in your next activation. Alrighty, so you're charging Zondara. Can you get it? You got no rerolls on this. Nope. Alright, so first of all, Zondara is going to try and cast a spell. We're going to do Reshape Dance, just targeting here. That will go off on 1.
Dodges, double, block, nothing.
Nothing, so that will be 1 point of damage. And then I'm going to score Desperate Inspiration. I score this immediately after Zondara casts a second or subsequent spell in the same phase. She's now cast 2. And so, not really much to resolve because I can't actually kill the wielder. It was all about getting that spell. But you're going to score Basket of Bonces. The scores in the end phase of 2 or more enemy fighters are out of action, which they will be.